Reds are in place. Liverpool, of course, are in an unbelievable place. Top of the Champions League. New format table with 6 wins out of 6. 18 points. Wow. Games to play. Don't play them in the new year. I think it's PSV away and Lyon Field. And, of course, top of the Premier League. Fulham, the visitors to Anfield on Saturday. So hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, and care. Get your comments in, as I say. Bit of crack, bit of fun for 15, 20 minutes. Chat about the Reds or whatever you want. Yeah, looking forward to the one on Sunday or Saturday. 3 o'clock kickoff. So traditional 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday at Anfield. Fulham are a decent side. It won't be an easy game. Chiesa and Diogo Jota has got the lot are back in training. They're training separately for the main squad today, but they cannot be far away. Whether they make the bench on Saturday, who knows? But they're certainly ready to rock, and they don't want to be rushed back. You know, it's great to get Alisson midweek with that 1-0 win against Girona away. Pulled off 1 or 2 good saves. But overall stature, it's world's best goalkeeper. So, but I'd like Chiesa. I'd like Jota back. Jota and Chiesa would be a huge boost for Liverpool because the games are coming thick and fast. You have a quarter-final against Southampton away next week, midweek. Chance for getting into a semi and a good chance to win a cup as well, as they say. But it's all good. We're in a really good place. It's nearly Christmas. We're almost there. Hit the like for the Reds. You know what to do, guys. But as I say, the Reds go marching on, and we're in an unbelievable place at the moment. I didn't think we would be here. I thought we'd have a decent season. Manager coming in, new backroom staff, didn't really do anything in the summer. Okay, we brought Chiesa in, but we knew he wasn't match fit when we bought him. He came in, you know, hadn't played much, had a lot of injuries last year with Juve. So when he came in, it was going to be a bedding in, few months and stuff like that, and he'd had 1 or 2 setbacks. But let's hope for second half of the season he can stay fit, because he would be an impact player. He'd give Salah a rest as well, last 15, 20. Or in the lesser games, he could start, you know, and have Salah on the bench. That's what it's all about. It's all about having a good squad. Will we add in January? There's a lot of rumours and stuff floating around about will we add or will we not add? Do we need a defender? Need a midfielder? Do we need a striker? You know, Darwin Núñez, question mark him whether, you know, he's going to do it or not, or has he done it, or what do you think on Darwin personally? And number 9, the big money we paid for him, he's been there a few seasons now. I think he should have done a lot more. It is a confidence thing with strikers, but maybe it's more than that. I don't know. If he doesn't improve this side of the summer, you would think he would probably go. We've money, so we'd be looking to recoup it. So it depends on who wants to buy him, you know. But as long as he's a little player, we got to get behind him and hope second half of the season he can bang them in, because he could be the difference of Liverpool winning a major trophy. And I mean something like a league or a Champions League trophy. I mean, if he start getting, like, if he even took half his chances or a third of his chances, it's good chances, you know. If he even took 10% of his chances, you know, we would have a really, really good season. You know, think about it. If he took 10% of his chances, I mean, you know, he gets about 4 or 5 chances in a game. Look, what can you do? Then you've got the 3 big contracts, the contract situation with Mosalah, with Trent, and with Van Dijk. I've been asked this many a time. Trent could be on his way to Madrid. You haven't heard anything from his camp at all. There's been rumours from the Mohamed Salah camp. There's been rumours from the Van Dijk camp that there's ongoing talks and chats, and they're possible. Obviously, they're a lot older, so they're probably just looking for that 2 extension, you know, good payday. Slots come in, and he's done an unbelievable job, and they're probably saying, I want more of this, especially if we win a major trophy. A major trophy, obviously, is a league or a Champions League. They're the 2 major trophies, you know. FA Cup, League Cup are domestics. But if you won a league or you're even close winning Champions League, they must like what they see. Salah and Van Dijk must like what they see at the moment. So you're thinking, those 2 signed, that would be an early Christmas present for the 2 of them, you know, Salah and Van Dijk. Trent is a bit more ominous. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but it just feels a bit more ominous. As I say, not much murmurings or anything in Madrid in the background. Friend at Bellingham. Dylan is in. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you're well. Uncle, should I prefer pink or black, says Abdul. Uncle Dave. I do like black. Do like me. But as I say, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the back button for Liverpool Football Club, of course. Anything goes. Keep the comments clean. Let's go. The Reds in a great place. What would be your starting 11 for Liverpool Fulham on Saturday at Anfield? The game's ticking, coming thick fast. As I say, we have Chiesa, we have Jota back in training, which is huge. Absolutely huge. Whether they make the bench is be rushed back. I don't think they will. Maybe one of them will, but I wouldn't rush them back. I'd probably have them on the bench for the Southampton and the League Cup quarters, maybe even play them in that. That'd be a good question mark next week. You know, Fulham are decent. You want to have a good side out against Fulham because they play football. You know, they usually do give us a good game, Fulham. So I'd go strong. I mean, Alisson obviously keeps his place in goal. You'd have to have Van Dijk. Gomez did really well midweek and has never let us down since Kanate and Bradley got injured. So you'd have to have Gomez, Trent and Robertson, Alisson in goal. That'd be your back five, basically. The midfield was brilliant. A lot of running, a lot of press. Szoboszlai, McAllister should be back. Or is he still... McAllister had a one-match ban, didn't he? McAllister had a one-match ban. But look, we'll see what happens. But I just think, you know, the Reds, as I say, huge place. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. Spanish or English? English. I'm speaking English, baby. Abdul is getting the question. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. As I say, guys, it's just a little chat, a little Thursday afternoon Reds chat. We're in an unbelievable place. As I say, I wasn't expecting to be where we are. I thought it might be a bit of a transition, season, and the new manager coming in, getting the feel of the league. It's a different league, coming from the Eredivisie, like your Feyenoord, coming into the Premier League. I mean, it's just different level altogether. And then the Champions League. I mean, 6 out of 6 in the Champions League. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's manager of the year stuff straight away. Even in the press conferences, he seems to have all the right. He's very intelligent, very good English as well, which helps. But he seems to have the right answers, doesn't he? He does like the right answers. He's a bit of fun, very serious as well. Similar to Klopp in that way, but very different. He's tightened us up defensively. We're not as gung-ho. We're not as heavy metal. We're a bit like soft rock, if you like that. We're a bit soft rock, in midfield anyway. He does like the press, of course. But I would call it soft rock rather than heavy metal. I think that's what we are. Maybe there's something like soft rock. Who would be a soft rock band? That's who we would be. We are a bit like Metallica with Klopp, aren't we? Who would we be? I don't know. Maybe soft rock Def Leppard? Would they be soft? I don't know. But I'm loving what I'm seeing. I really am. Right approach to games. He wasn't happy midweek with the Girona win. I mean, imagine winning 6 out of 6. Winning away in Girona. You know, we didn't play well. We got a penalty. Salah scored. I don't think we played well in that game. There's fully games we didn't play well this season, but we still won. We came back in games. The Southampton game where we came back after being 2-1 down, 1-3-2. The Wolves game. Games where we just didn't play well, but found a way. And that's a really good sign to him. That's a really, really good sign for a football team when you're not playing well, especially away from home and winning, So that's a good sign. Players back and maybe add 1, maybe 2 in January. I know that's a touchy thing to say. Get those contracts sorted out as well. I mean, the future is rosy for the Reds. The future is rosy and the future is red. But, it's a bit dull here in Dublin today. It's about, what time is it? It's about nearly 10 past 3. In the afternoon in Dublin here. But as I said, I'm just going to go live for a little Reds and anything goes. Just a little chat just to say that I'm still here. Dave's LC Chat, YouTube, Twitter, X and Instagram. So, yeah, look, it is what it is. Take a game. The next game is Fulham at Saturday at Anfield, 3 o'clock. Go into it. Feel confident. We should be confident. The crowd will be up for it. Festive feeling, almost Christmas, of course. Christmas around the corner. But as I say, prediction-wise, I mean, Mo has to start, doesn't he? I mean, no choice. Salah starts. I mean, will he give Darwin another run out against them? It's possible. It is possible. I don't know. Maybe you've just got to play him through the mediocre type, Big up, Dave. Long time fella. Jamie Phillips, Foot Chats in house. Jamie, hopefully you're well, my friend. Hopefully everything is well with the family too. We got to do a video soon, mate. Haven't talked to you in a long time. Check out Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Top notch stuff. Of course, there's Doug from Doug Football Channel as well. Jack from Anfield Road TV. Connor from the Cop Council. The Anfield Rap, Redmen TV. We are absolutely spoiled rotten with Liverpool channels on YouTube. But Yeah, I have to do a lot more stuff. I've had a weird year, so I'm back into it now and doing a lot more live shows in the last few weeks now, and I can probably do a lot more watch-alongs and, instant reactions. And I do a lot of shorts, a lot of, 30-second shorts and stuff like that. But live is really where it's at, isn't it, guys? Live is where it's at. So hit the like, hit there, give us a sub and show us you care. Road to 12k is on. Enjoy our Christmas as well. It's all round the corner. Hope you have all your Christmas presents and you're ready to rock and roll. I do love Christmas. I do like Christmas, and the fun of Christmas as well. It is absolutely beautiful when Liverpool have every single game. It feels like Christmas already, the way Liverpool are playing at the moment. But there's a few things I would like sorted pre-Christmas. Obviously, the contract situation with the three boys, whether we can sort that out this side of this year, I don't know. Could rumble in. But remember, they can speak. They can speak to clubs in January. Their agents can speak openly in January, and that could be a problem if the team don't sign on the dotted line before then, because the riches will be there. The riches will be there. You can blame the club for really running down three top players like that. I think it's close now as well, all the way down. I mean, Alisson could go in the summer too. I know Marmadashvili is coming in, the Georgian goalkeeper. That's maybe why. I don't know. My old mate John Octerberg left the goalkeeping coach in the summer. He went to Stevie G actually in Saudi Arabia, and I know Alisson wasn't too happy about that. You're losing your coach. You've been there since you've been there, and that's not easy. You do coaching staff came in with Slosh, but look, we're in a great place. Get behind. You need a bit of luck. Yes, you need a bit of luck. Liverpool will need a bit of luck to win anything. Win big, you need a bit of luck. I'll always remember back to that Napoli game at Anfield, and that save from Alisson near the end. I mean, that goes. We're not winning we're out of the Champions League. We're certainly not winning it because we're out on that. And what a save! And they'd one or two chances, and it's just the way it is. You've got to take your luck. We've been lucky in a few games, but we've made our luck. They're good. We don't give up, and that's a huge, huge sign, I think, for the Reds. It really is. Don't give up and keep going till the final whistle. And Slot will demand the final whistle. He will absolutely demand Liverpool go, 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 go. And he's right. I think that's what he's instilled in this team, if anything. He did inherit a good squad, of course he did, from Clint. We all know, and he knows that. But the little tweaks here and there, Trent at the midfield, much more tighter at the back. The always there. Just a bit of confidence to players. The new management, this is huge. And look where we are. Gravenberch is, of course, one example of that in midfield. I mean, we knew there was a player in there. I mean, we've seen it for good. He was one of the potential ones to watch, the new midfielders to keep an eye on at the time. And that's why Liverpool, he didn't get really a run at Bayern Munich. He wasn't fitting in. He didn't really, manager, and just didn't get on. And Liverpool in and got him at a snip. And look at him now. I mean, wow. He's one of the most, he's one of the better midfielders now in the Premier League. And he's one of the best in Europe right away, And to have those four, and I could throw it in there as well, he's back from injuries. Well, that could be a big boost for us. But Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Jones, Curtis Jones is playing out of his skin as well. He's big, big shout and a lot of credit because he's been brilliant. He's stepped since he's become a daddy, and he's really taken on the responsibility, not only of becoming a daddy, but on the pitch and in midfield, and he's become a better player and confidence, and he needs a run on the team now. He doesn't deserve to be dropped anyway. He was good as well, so he hasn't had a bad game in the last month or so. So looking good, but can you play them every week? Injuries and just, I don't know. Say he'll start against Fulham. There's no doubt about it. He deserves a start against Fulham. So I'd expect Curtis to start in midfield with Szoboszlai and Gravenberch again in midfield. And I think he keeps pretty much the same team. I think it's the same team against Fulham at the weekend. Alisson stays in goal. You've Gomez, you've Van Dijk, Trent, Robbo, Szoboszlai, Jones, Gravenberch, and then up front, Diaz, Salah. How can you drop Salah? How can you drop Mosalah, the king of Egypt? And Darnez, I presume, will get a start and hopefully get a goal. You know what I mean? So that is the big thing for me, and I think Alisson in Wonderland, the goalkeeper, extraordinary. Now Kelleher was brilliant, of course, but that little mistake against Newcastle, confidence-wise, and Okay, we didn't play well in that game, but we came from 2-1 down to be 3-2 on 90 to win it, don't you? Those 2 points on the end might, have a big say. Who knows? But things have fallen nicely for us at the moment, and I'm happy where we are. I wouldn't change anything. I'm just happy. Top of the league, still there, looking good. If we can add 1 or 2 areas in January, wow. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what could happen? And we could be in an unbelief. But you don't win anything in the middle of December. You just don't. You just don't. Mr. M is having a bit of fun there. Ah, well, you can always have a little bit of fun when you're in school. But you know what I mean. So, look, guys, stay on too long. It's all about the Reds. It's all about just keep going. Take it game by game. Gibbo all the way. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you are well. Hit the like. Hit the share. Give us a sub. Show what you care. Dave's LE chat. Come on. Tottenham fan, Mr. M in the house. Do you like Italia? Says Tutio. Italia 90. Italia is, yes, I do. Everybody likes Italy. Absolutely. Especially Italia 90. When I was a kid, 90, the World Cup, never forget that. When Ireland got to the quarters, of course, with Jack Charlton. I will never, ever forget that one. But as I say, guys, get your comments in. Get your starting 11. Early course for Saturday against Fulham. I'm going to go 2-0 to the Reds. Mosalah to continue his ridiculous start to the season. And maybe Darwin Núñez. Maybe Darwin will even score on Saturday. I'd take anything to be fair. 3 points, really, isn't it? Keeping a fit squad and getting the 3 points. That's what it's really about. But it's going to be interesting. There's games coming thick and fast. I think City play United on Sunday. That's another interesting one. City all over the shop at the moment. Manchester City lost 2-0 to Juve last night. They just can't win a game. They can't even draw a game at the moment. I mean, it's some drop, isn't it, guys? Ever since Rodri engine. I suppose if you do miss an engine in your car won't start. But, oh, my God. What's with the trolls? Gibbo all the way. You'll always get them, Gibbo. You'll always get them. They're always there. They're probably in school. Probably on their lunch break. They have nothing else to do. Get proper comments in, guys, because I won't read troll comments out. Let's be real. I won't read troll comments out. But as I say, guys, dream at the moment if you're a Liverpool fan. And I don't think anybody can deny. We deserve where we are. We deserve to be top. Top team, top manager, top players, top league. You know you've made it when you have haters, says Gibbo. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Haters, well, I haven't, maybe fair. But it's just a bit of fun. It's a bit of crack for me. It's a hobby, really, Don't make money from it, though. It's, bit of fun, bit of crack. I'll keep doing it as long as I like doing it, and I do like doing it. I like the one-on-ones. I like the little interviews. That's what I like, talking about the Reds. And who doesn't? If you're actually talking about football, full stop. I like talking about at the end of the day. Never mind, it's just Liverpool. But because this is a Liverpool channel, so look, comments in, other than the troll comments, I'm going 2-0 the weekend. Fulham will be very decent side. You've had 1 or 2 really good scalps, so we got to start fast. We are doing a little bit slow start. We got to start fast, take an early goal, and, get them rocking and roll, get the Anfield crowd into that festive mood. Christmas is just around the corner. So that's the dream. So as I say, guys, hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub and show us you care. It's about Liverpool, but it can be about anything you want, but you keep it clean. Troll can't be read out. It's as simple as that. What's your favourite Christmas movie? What's your favourite Christmas song? I have a great one. I'm dreaming of a red Christmas, just like the ones that Anfield knows, where the trophies glisten and the cop listen to hear never walk alone. That's out number 1 at Christmas. I'm dreaming of a red Christmas. Do you think we'll sign anyone in January? If so, says Gibbo. Good question. It's going to be hard on who. I mean, do we need anybody? Chiesa's back in training. Diogo, Jota are back in training, but injury prone. Of course, Bradley and Kanate out long term, hopefully back in January. Still think maybe a defender. There is a lot of that midfielder, that attacking midfielder from Brighton, but there's rumours. I mean, will Liverpool try to tie down the three boys and say, there's your big news, the contracts? I don't know. It's hard to say. Who would you like? Who would you guys like Liverpool to sign in January? Who would you guys like? Now, be realistic. Don't be saying Mbappe. Don't. Realistically, in January, who would you like to see in Liverpool's Amphi AXA training centres doors? Who would you like? Personally, I just hope we get all our players back fit, ready to rock in January. We're in all elections. We're still top of the league. You got to be top in the end of May, don't you? That's really when it counts. I heard we're looking for a forward. Pedro is target. Yeah, isn't that young lad off Brighton? That would brighten up my January transfer window. But it's always big money when you've got, transfers between Premier League clubs. I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? There's a Premier League, on top, a few million on top, just because it's the Premier League. So we shall see. But guys, you have to be happy where Liverpool, if you're a Liverpool fan, of course, or if you're not a Liverpool fan, are you happy with your team's performance so far? Here we are, 12 December, and we're in dreamland. We are in absolutely dreamland at the moment, but there's a long, long way to go. Things can change overnight. Look at City. Look at Man City. Oh my God, if you would have said this to me ago, just before Rodri got injured, that City would just be dropping like a rock, you wouldn't have said it, would you? I mean, they're struggling. Champions League-wise, they're in trouble. I mean, they might get a playoff place, yeah, but I don't think they're going to finish in the top 8 now. They're certainly not going to win the league unless there's an unbelievable turn of events, but I can't see it. Apparently, we're in negotiations, but not knowing Liverpool, we won't know until the player is in our shirt, and that is the good way. That's a good way to be, isn't it? Until he's got that Liverpool jersey up and the pictures are taken and stuff like that, you can't say much, but I do like the rumours, don't we? The rumours are nice and stuff like that. You'll always get rumours in this game. And the other rumour is, of course, Liverpool are going to be changing back Adidas next summer for the 25-26 season. I do like an Adidas kit. Me being a retro boy from the 80s. The best kits, the Candies, the Berg, Crown Paints, all those 80s, 90s jerseys. Stay with a jersey with the Adidas badge. And they're going to be Adidas from next summer on. As far as I know, Nike will be no more. The Nike jersey this year, the Nike kit this year isn't bad, to be fair. It's not too bad, but I do like Adidas. I just like the 3 stripes. I like the 3 stripes. But as I say, guys, it's going to stay on for a few minutes. So hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, show us your care. It's a little, relaxing Thursday afternoon. Reds chat, anything goes chat. As you say, Gibbo, you'll always get the trolls in. You'll always get them in. Do you think Núñez has had his day, Darwin? The evolution of Darwin Núñez hasn't really happened for the Reds. It has to be said. He's had a few injuries, had a few setbacks, but realistically, I don't fulfilled his potential, and that's putting it a nice way, an easy way. Does he need a run of games? He's had chances. He's had a run of games. There's only a certain amount of games you can play now. The big question is when Chiesa and when Jota come back. They're back in training, so they're not far away. But when they're in the squad and ready to be picked, will Darwin go back onto the bench? I would think so. Because he hasn't quite done it. He would be a good impact sub last 2025. He just gives you something different. Look, he tries. He gives it all. He presses. He keeps going. I've absolutely no problem with his passion. But when you're a number 9 brought in for money and Uruguayan international, you're expected to score goals. A certain amount, 15 plus a year at least. And he hasn't quite done it. It's the problem for me. Do I want him to do it? Yes. Do I think he'll do it? I have my doubts. That's the problem. I'd love him to get, 10, 15 goals this side of, next summer. And, just become a... Because it would mean a lot for Liverpool. It would give us that extra power. It would give us that ammunition to possibly go on and win a league or Champions League or whatever. So, or trophies anyway. Because it's all about scoring goals. It's all about having... You can't keep relying on Mo Salah. He keeps doing it, though. We do rely on him a lot. I think he's involved in 75% of all Liverpool goals since the start of the season, as in assists and goals. 75%. So you take Salah out. Wow. Where do you go from there if Mo Salah is... That's the big question. But at the moment, Salah is unbelievable. He's going to be up there. If he keeps going, he's up there for Player of the Year. And we're only in December. Top goal scorer and all that. So just dreamland. Mo Salah, the king, keeps going, keeps scoring, keeps assisting. And even when he's not playing well, he didn't play well against Girona the other night. Didn't, he was innocuous, didn't, he'll run, he'll be dangerous, he'll keep their defenders thinking, as long as he's on, he'll keep one or two of their defenders on their toes, and that's another big asset to have because he's so dangerous and he's so well known and he's, but he's had a great season for her, but we can't just keep relying on him. The odd time you might have to give him a rest, and I think that's where Enrico Chiesa comes in, and hopefully he can get back fit now soon. He's back in training, as I said, with Diogo, and Diogo's huge. He's a huge bav. I mean, even on the bench, last 20, you need a goal. Diogo comes on, and he's one of our best natural finishers. He's one of the best in the club. He's just an unbelievable finisher. I mean, Darwin should spend an afternoon in training just to look at the naturalness. He's a bit of a fouler finisher, He can score all types of goals. He's a small little fella, but he's very good in the air. So we shall see. Chiesa looked good with the kids the other day. Played in the under-21. I think he got a goal, actually, Chiesa. It's a big step up from the under-21 stuff, but he just needs game time. He needs minutes on the pitch, Gibbo. He needs minutes on the pitch. Hopefully, in the next few games, possibly the Southampton League Cup quarters next week, midweek next week. I doubt he'll make the Fulham game. He might make the bench. Come on, last few minutes. I don't know. But he is only back in training a while. He won't be rushed back. Why would you rush him back? He's been out so long. Diogo too. Why would you rush them back for the Fulham game? We should have enough. For Fulham. Even though they're decent, I don't want to write them off totally. They're decent. You want to play well. You want to bring your A game at Anfield to beat them. And if we beat game, we will beat them. But a B game mightn't be enough. So we've got to just get back into it. The game last week was called off against Everton, but we've got to get the 3 points back on track because the games just keep coming and coming and coming. They're not easy. And no game is easy in the Premier League. There is no easy game. There is no easy games in any league. And everybody will want to knock Liverpool off their perch. Everybody. Because when you're on the top of the league, they want to knock you. So that's what Liverpool will face in the next few weeks and months. So, big questions to be answered in the next few weeks. Will Liverpool be top for Christmas? Will Liverpool bring anybody in January? It's trying to win, though. Will Liverpool sign all 3 of our spine players? Trent, Van Dijk, Mo Salah. Or not all 3? They are the big questions for Liverpool in the next few weeks. Let's hope all answers by January, possibly the end of January, and when the window closes, what happens. You might see something if they do a bit more transfer if they do a bit more work in the transfer and they bring in a few more players than you would expect, quality than you would expect, then you'd worry about the 3 if they haven't signed the contracts. Are they going and they're filling in the gaps? That'd be a bit to keep an eye on too. But hit the like, hit the share. I'm going to go soon, guys. On for over half an hour now. It's only coming on for 10 minutes. I will do a lot more lives on Dave's LFC chat, so have your notifications on as well. But I'm going to go in early against Fulham at the weekend. It's all about winning. It's all about staying top. It's all about the 3 points, guys. Great for popping in. I might do something later on tonight. So thanks, Gibbo and the boys and girls for popping in. Stay safe. Talk to soon. Love you, Coot. Oh, my God. Coot. Coot's been sacked, baby. Hector, he is sacked. Stay safe. Talk soon. You'll never walk alone. Means more big ones Saturday, guys.